Evening, folks. I'm Raquel, and we have Dirty Kami, and then it's Courtney going by Cocoa Cakes. And tonight on YouTube for free, we're going to watch Captain Ron. And if you guys are all set, I'm going to click play.
I am all set. Hello, everybody.
Let's do it. What's up?
Coco's Cakes in the house.
Coco's Cakes. Oh, my goodness.
All right, I'm going to click play.
Me too. You ready, Jay?
Let's do it.
Okay. I'm doing it.
Touchstone Pictures. I haven't seen that in a long
that
company in a long time.
I feel the same way. Like I have it for a while. What city are they in?
I'm not sure.
What does it look like? That's
New York
Chicago.
Is that Chicago?
That's Chicago. That was the L going over the Chicago River. Pretty sure. Looked like Chicago to me.
I've been to Chicago twice, I think. Maybe 3 times. I miss the city in general. Any city.
I've been talking a lot lately about going back to the East Coast and having a little bit of a visit.
Nice. I'm actually going to put my headphones in so I can hear, and I'll be able to hear you too.
Yeah, you definitely want to hear. The dialogue in this movie is incredible.
I'm doing it. All right.
I haven't watched this in probably 10 years, but I've also seen this movie probably 30 times. I love it. It's such a classic.
This is the first time I'm watching it, so I don't know what to expect.
I feel like I've seen parts of it, but I'm not sure.
There's Martin Short.
In his prime at this point.
You don't really see much of him anymore.
Not very much. I mean, this was like, in my opinion, when the great slapstick movies of the late 80s and early 90s were like starting to go on the way out. I think this was one of the last great, slapstick movies of that era. Martin Short was kind of like the master of a lot of that stuff. He started in so many great ones in that 5-year time frame, like 89, 93 kind of. Chicago police. There you go. Yeah, Martin Short's great because he's kind of like the perfect putz,
He is. That's funny. I was muted, but I was laughing.
Oh, what's the guy with the red tie? He looks familiar.
That's when we need DL.
Oh, he looks so familiar. Oh, he was in that Heavyweights movie with I have to look this up. I can't even remember. I can't even recall. Tom McGowan. I think that's his name.
A face you can't forget, but a name that you'll never remember.
Yeah, he was in that Heavyweights movie with Ben Stiller.
He's been in a lot. He's like one of those perennial character actors who is in every movie you've seen, but nobody knows who he is.
So will you just give me the time that you're at?
The timestamp? I'm at 4 minutes and 5 seconds.
Perfect.
Yeah, we're like perfectly synced. That's awesome.
Most of the time we're not. and we had to keep asking ourselves what timestamp that you're at.
To get it exactly on the thing. I'm at 4:29.
Yeah, I think you're just like a couple seconds ahead, but
Tell
like
me I'm
we're
going to
like
hit play
right
when
there.
you hit there. When you get to
Yeah.
420.
429.
Yeah.
It's crazy watching these movies because a lot of them.
Where are you at now? I'm so sorry.
I'm 5 minutes and 9 seconds.
Okay.
Cord telephones.
Tell me when you're at 5:45 exactly.
5:45. Okay. And now.
I'm with you. Sorry, it was muted. And the kid's name is Martin.
Less confusing.
It's crazy with real estate prices now. That'd be $1.5 million home easily.
I'm back. I had to walk to the other room and ask someone to turn the TV down. For just a tiny minute, I thought that was Christina Applegate, and it's definitely not.
Oh, no, that's not Christina. Okay.
No, I know it's definitely not. But for a second, she looked like she looked in Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
That movie also happened to take place in the Chicagoland area. Why is
Did it?
that? That's weird. Yeah.
I use the quote, I'm right on top of it, Rose, all the time.
My audio is not bleeding over into the stream, is it?
No, I don't hear anything. So you're good.
Great. Perfect. I'm pretty sure we had that cordless
I
phone
was
model.
just going to comment on the phone, Jay.
Like I remember that antenna.
I do too. That's really funny. He kind of looks like the Home Alone for a second. Macaulay Culkin, he did for a hot minute.
They even tied his necktie really sloppy to make him look like a schlub, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
That's a good word.
he looks like a schlub. He's a putsy schlub. There you go.
I actually know how to tie a tie very well. You learn that when you have brothers.
Yeah, I
16-year
do a
old.
pretty tight half Windsor knot.
I don't know what it's called what I do, but it works. Oh, this is awesome. Is she one of the siblings?
Yeah, 16 years old daughter.
Very similar to
Mhm.
my childhood, my teenage years with the motorcycle jacket.
And the shock on their face.
Mom, Dad, this is my boyfriend Machine.
It always makes me laugh, and Jay will understand because he grew up kind of like in the punk scene too, but like how they portray, like it's always the like leather jacket, you know? Like,
Oh yeah, there's
that's
like a shopping list.
the rebel, and she's got her. I think she's got docs on. I couldn't tell there, but
The rebellious daughter.
yeah,
Vaguely alt, not quite sure what. She's not a street punk. She's not a grunge girl. Just vaguely alt, you know.
yeah, she's like a lot of people our age started like in middle school. Like,
Yes.
do you hear me? Oh, I got a commercial.
Oh, okay. Pausing.
Oh, it's back.
Oh, okay.
That was very quick. She's holding up a picture.
That's the ship. I mean,
Yeah. Okay. Oh my God.
No, that's the
Amazing.
ship.
it just doesn't look like exactly like in the picture.
Oh yeah, come on board, kids. It's perfect. Come on.
Yeah, get on the rickety ship.
It's holding water. It's great. Come check it out.
That thing is cool looking though. It's got character.
True enough.
30 pounds of copper, you could turn that thing into a steampunk little unit.
Yeah. You could. Oh, come on. Oh, she's in like stilettos. Who wears stilettos on a boat?
This looks like a vacation I want to go on.
I am not sure if I want to do it.
Oh, I would. I'm down for this. 100%.
Like,
This
so
is
long
like
as there's
an
life
adventure.
jackets on board, fuck it, let's do it. Okay. I don't have faith that this boat's going to make it wherever we're going, but let's give it a shot.
Although the way it's rocking, I would definitely already
Get
be
sick.
Yeah. The older I get, it's worse.
It's crazy to think that like 300 years ago, people were sailing across the oceans in boats like that.
I know that's
Not all that long ago in the grand scheme of things.
that's.
I would not want to sail that distance on that thing. Wow.
Oh, that's like me and my brother. I have a whole bunch, but my brother right under me.
And overboard.
Already 10 minutes in, we're throwing a life raft.
And the lifesaver just sink it in the water.
Just sinks. It's made of plaster. It's decorative.
I definitely had perms.
They were definitely the hit in the 80s, weren't they? The perm.
I'm sorry.
I'm pretty
say that
sure
one
my
more time.
mom was rocking a perm up until about 2005.
Oh yeah, in the 80s, it was all about perms. My mom would get my hair permed at like the hair cuttery. And no joke, I don't even know if that's still around. But I even in my 5th grade, I think 5th grade was the last year, my 5th grade school photo, I have a wild perm with the bangs.
I don't even need that.
I
It
know,
just
she
it
has
comes
hair.
naturally.
It looks like a perm. Her hair's awesome.
I have a natural curly hair, so I don't need to go to the hairdresser.
So that's loud. I'm still here. I'm muting for a moment because my dog is licking himself very loudly.
Oh, the life of a dog. This guy smells like warm beer and weed.
Yes. I'm sorry. I had to unmute for that too. And of course, I snort. Is that? Oh my God, that is Kurt Russell.
That's Kurt Russell in his prime.
OMG.
And there goes the car.
And it's yellow like the lemon that it is. Oh,
What even is that? Oh, it's a Peugeot. Like, okay, little French job.
is that what that is?
Yeah, that was a.
Is that how you
I'm pretty sure that
pronounce
was
that?
a Peugeot emblem.
And I took French and I don't even know how to pronounce that.
Peugeot. Oh, they're like.
It's spelled like Peugot, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I just never really knew the correct. Look at his. I'm sorry. Look at his Rastafari. Like freaking.
Yeah, fucking
Sorry.
Captain Ron, bro. Here we go, dude.
Is he wearing an eye patch too? Oh,
And
I love him.
yeah.
He kind of looks like, from certain angles, he looked like a drunk Swayze. I wonder if this is where Johnny Depp got his look from. With Captain Jack. That's a joke, obviously.
This dude, he's so blown away. He's like, dude.
That kid's hair is amazing too.
Yep.
What did it say? This came out in 92?
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
about right.
The high-waisted mom jorts. Come on.
Oh, totally. They're back in style now. That's what blows my mind.
It's crazy to me.
My one sister wears those, and I'm like, you're wearing mom jeans.
Yeah, I mean this whole movie is just has a vibe of like 9th grade to me. You know, like it just I don't know, transports me back. I love it.
Definitely. Maybe. Well, I think it's how you're younger than me. I think a little bit.
Yeah, I'm 42, so I think I'm a
Oh
couple
no, you're
years
my
younger.
age. I'm about to be 43, but
Yeah,
we're the same.
And I'm in my early 30s.
we got some time on you, but I mean this is from a time that you still remember this just like we do.
She was born around then.
Early 90s, I guess.
She's my sister's age, my one sister's age. But this is like 8th grade is what it reminds me of. But yeah, 8th, 9th.
There were like I remember kids in school had spiked hair like that. They'd wear hair
Oh,
gel.
absolutely. The
So
haircut
stiff.
is so, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I already had mohawk in 9th grade, so
Hardcore.
You know,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
that kid. Was his character named Martin with the spiky blonde hair? He reminds me of Jonathan Lipnicki.
I
who's
was
that?
just thinking the same thing.
Who is
Yeah,
Say that again?
Jonathan Lipnicki. That he reminds me of Jonathan Lipnicki.
I
The
don't know
kid
who
in the
Jonathan Lipnicki is.
he
Show
was
me the
in.
money.
Oh, yes, he does. The human brain weighs that kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, the human brain weighs something. I forget how many pounds, but
Yeah, there's definitely strong vibes there.
yeah,
Strong Jonathan Lipnicki vibes.
I would never know that child's name.
What a hunk of shit. I love it. It's just like the water version of like, yeah, I'm gonna ride with my friend's band down to DC. Like, okay.
Yes, totally. I wish Kurt Russell would take the eye patch off because he was a looker.
Well, I guess he's trying to go for the pirate look here.
Yeah. He almost reminds me like he looks like he should be in like Point Break or something. Also, if
The
you like,
beach bum look, yeah. He's like, yeah,
is that
guys,
car going in the water too?
I just dumped the car in the harbor. We gotta go. Capitan Ron.
I missed something.
He stole the car. Well,
Oh! I get it now. The yellow car. I am okay. I won't mention, but I'm a little slow right now.
well,
In
your
Colorado,
car.
they
I feel
call
like I
that
should be hanging out with Captain Ron.
Say it more again, Jay.
Oh, I said in Colorado they call that medicated.
Mm.
Yeah, it actually is medicated for myself.
Yep.
I didn't hear you say that. That's funny though.
The beads in the hair, the braids. All right, man. Captain, like, if you can't get with Captain Ron's vibe, I can't get with you.
All of that is very
Chillaxing.
well, it's funny, Raquel, that you're watching with the two of us that like totally remember this era.
Well, it's kind of hazy for me because I was just a kid back then.
The music, the adventure. That's the nice way my mom would always put things. Like when we would pile all the kids into our station wagon to go on like a road trip, she would always say, "The adventure. We're going on an adventure." It's like, no, it's going to be misery for the next 10 hours in the car.
It's all marketing, man. You got to market those trips to your kids.
Yeah,
gonna
but
be
we
an
knew my
adventure,
mom
guys.
so well by that point. You know what I mean? Well, I was the oldest, so I was like, yeah, right. He, you were right before. You said he just plays such a good like. He's so like nervous and.
Maybe he's sleeping with his one eye open.
Drunk.
The guy's like white knuckled. Look at how nervous he is.
He's poking him with his stick.
Nobody
He's licking his
home.
lips and sweating. I got this, guys. It's fine. Fucking cat.
Oh my goodness, he is the shell necklace.
Yeah, the puka shells, man.
The puka, I was trying to think of the name of it. That is too funny.
Captain Ron was a Visco girl.
You have such a better memory than I do. Thank goodness you're around. Puka, that's so funny. I'm waiting for like the braided white bracelet. Do you remember those that like shrunk when you got them wet?
They turned like beige really quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They got dirty. The old stare.
Captain Ron was genuinely impressed that they were not like strung up on some rocks somewhere. He was like, damn, all right.
This
is exactly a relaxing vacation when you have to do the work for your captain.
right. Well, I feel like these are, I mean, not on like a boat like this, but this is very similar to like every vacation I went on as a child with my family.
So like a total disaster, basically.
Every time.
Wanderer. Appropriate name. I don't think they think that. It's like,
Oh, I love it.
or are these freaks?
Blow a bunch of diesel smoke up onto the patio during lunch. Beautiful.
It's amazing. It's funny you say that because the car that one of the cars that we drove took diesel gas, which you don't
And
ever.
it always,
It was like
that
a
always
Buick
felt
or like
like that.
something, but it was diesel. I don't know. I don't know. It was one of those big boxy. And that car looks like cars that kids at my high school actually drove.
All the little threes. Those, I would love to have one of those nowadays.
Oh, me too. I would have loved to have one in high school too, even though I pretended, oh no, but yeah, our family, no, we could never. I would never have one of those, but we had I grew up in right outside of Philly in an area that had like half extremely wealthy and half middle class, I should say.
It's pretty funny. I remember my cousin Nikki from my Italian side of the family, Nikki Savignano.
I grew up with Italians. So
yeah, he had a white one. He had a white BMW 325i with the convertible top, and he's like 6'2", big, juiced up, beefy guy. It's like
big guy in a little car.
Yeah, big guy in a little car. I loved watching him pull up to like a family function or something in that car. It was always just like the best sight gag. His head would stick up over the windshield. His shoulders are kind of like almost hanging out of the car, and he just loved it. Hilarious.
What was that noise? Oh, I'm still here. Gonna mute for a moment.
The map. So, what part do you live at, Jay? Chicago?
Did Jay not respond, or could I not hear him?
I don't think he's there right now.
Because I was like, what was his response?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Now we can hear you.
Hey.
All right.
Yeah, I live like 60 miles south of Chicago.
Oh, cool. Is it still snowing up there?
No, it's like in the 60s. We've had a couple days where it hit 70 just over.
Oh,
But like
Nice.
it's weird because 2 weeks ago there was 2.5 feet of snow on the ground.
that's what everybody's saying back east too, pretty much. Now, all of our stuff had kind of melted, and then today it was dumping again.
It's snowing again in Colorado. Yeah, I've got some friends who are in the Springs, and I've got some friends who are in like Aurora.
Over there they got, oh my goodness, that area got like, they got more because they don't usually get all the snow down in
They
the
don't
Front Range
usually.
area.
Yeah,
And we actually had a very mild winter up in the mountains where I am.
yeah.
But yeah, today it was coming down pretty good. None of it really stuck though. It's that time of year.
It was a weird winter here. We got it was very mild until February, and then it got very cold for the entire month, and it dumped a whole winter's worth of snow on us in 3 weeks.
That's what happened here basically.
Yeah.
We had really mild, and then we had like one kind of kaboom, but it was freezing for a little bit. And I don't know, it was a very unusual winter for us. How does winter even get where you are, Raquel?
Well,
You
it
just
was
got actually.
weird. I live near Dallas, Texas. But we don't get any snow. But like a couple weeks ago, we get this freaky snow and ice storm. It was just
I
bizarre.
remember hearing about that. I feel like the weather has just been bizarre everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna do it in the mop closet. Hot.
And it's filling up with water.
I love it. It's so good.
Maybe.
Well, oh, I thought that was that there was like the nozzle dropping. I thought that was a creature.
Nope, it's the handle
Yeah,
for the
I
shower.
realized that after I should kind of switch this around and have because my vision isn't great. I should be watching it on the computer and doing the other thing on the phone, but next time I'll figure it out.
Did I get a timestamp?
Sure. I'm at 35:14.
Okay.
I'm 35:07, but oh well.
Okay.
What
I
are you
mean,
at?
yeah, I'm like 35:17, so we're all within like.
I'm at 35:17. Well, now 35:19. Yeah.
We're all right there. Fucking. He's dumbfounded. Why are you guys screwing in the closet?
In the shower closet.
Captain Ron is not using that as a shower. Let's be real. That man jumps in the ocean once a week and he's good.
Absolutely.
Swab the deck.
You just don't see men like with long hair and bangs really anymore, unless they're like in super metal bands or whatever. But
It's a good look. I've been growing my hair for the last 10 months, but it's like it's going to take 2 years to get there.
My husband, when he grows his hair out, it's the same way. He's got curly hair too.
Yep.
Is your hair curly when it grows? See, you had short hair before. So.
When it grows out, it's got a very heavy natural wave to it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, my little girls like to brush my hair. They're like, "Daddy, your hair's so curly. I love it."
Yeah, I don't know if I told you he has 4 children. That's a lot nowadays. That was a lot actually, even when there were only 4 in my family. Now there's
Yeah, I feel like it's like bordering on like Little House on the Prairie style. Like just so many people in the house.
He's cocaine all over his face.
amazing. No, he has zinc.
Oh, it is. It's zinc on his lips and his nose.
Isn't that what that is? That is so. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of like what skiers used to use in Colorado here back in the day. But they had all the different colors, you know. It's funny either way, though. Raquel.
I think the funniest part is you don't quite know. Maybe it's coke, maybe it's zinc.
You're right.
I thought it was cocaine because it was all the.
I think depending on how much work Captain Ron has had, that might make the decision a little easier to make. Like whether maybe he, Captain Ron's work and he can buy a little bag.
Go in. His pants, his pants were awesome. Hopefully they'll maybe not. She still has a look of an older Christina Applegate in some angles to me. And then other angles, she looks like someone I can't pinpoint.
She just reminds me of like a lot of my friends' moms from, back then.
Absolutely. I have a commercial, but it'll probably be a second. I'll catch up in a sec. Yeah, it's done now. I keep just getting really short ones. Yeah, Jay, I don't know if you ever met my friend Sasha, but her mom looked exactly like that.
I don't think I know Sasha.
To a T.
Yeah, she's just like all of my friends' moms, like just like a like if I fed 100 pictures of my friends' moms into AI, that's what it would spit out.
Yeah, you're right.
And she would drive like a light blue Ford Taurus.
Oh my,
Yeah.
that is the funniest thing that you just said that, because that is the car that I ended up like inheriting to drive when I was
Yeah.
a teenager for a little, because that was
Yeah, the
because
powder
they
blue
were getting
Ford
a new
Taurus,
car.
like that was like the American car. Yeah.
My mom had the Ford Taurus station wagon also.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just like very Northeast American suburb life to me.
It's very funny that I never ever thought of Pennsylvania as the Northeast. Obviously,
Well,
when you look at a map, it looks like that. But to me, the Northeast is New England, you know?
I don't let the Mid Atlantic. I consider New Jersey the Northeast. I don't let the Mid Atlantic exist. It's not a thing to me.
That's well, my husband's from Richmond, Virginia, and he's
Yeah,
like, "You
that's
are
the South.
totally north," and I'm like, "We're like, I consider myself like in the middle."
To me, Virginia is where the South starts.
Well, of course, it's capital. Richmond was the capital of the Confederacy.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, but like nowadays they like to consider themselves like the Chesapeake region, the Mid Atlantic. That's not a thing.
Yeah. I actually got we were down around that area for a little bit, like in Maryland. And I got to go to Assateague Island, not Chincoteague, but saw the wild horses. That was very cool.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
They're mean, by the way.
Well,
You don't go near them.
well, they're wild horses, so I can understand.
Yeah, and I was just laying down one day with. We went to the part of the beach where the dogs were allowed. Walter was with us, and my husband was surfing, and I was just laying there, and a horse. I opened my eyes, and a horse was right above me, just walking right through our like. I just didn't move. He walked right through our like blankets and everything. And then you'd see idiots that were like feeding the horses when they clearly have signs everywhere. Do not feed the horses. But they're beautiful though. Really cool sight to see. That is such. I think we had that camcorder too.
Dude, the Sony Handycam? Fuck yeah.
I don't know how to work those anymore.
Those were so cool because you could just like pop a VHS tape right into the side and just go to town.
And yeah, and you can just play it.
Yep.
Well, when you think about nowadays, you can do all that without the tape. It's so funny how we're like, those were so cool because of that, you know?
I still have my my Sony High 8 cam around somewhere in a box.
That's awesome.
It made great quality like videos.
I don't have anything old anymore just because we had that apartment fire in Boston like in the late 90s. So anything that I had that was from, you know.
This is one of the few things that I've somehow managed to not break, destroy, lose, set on fire, run over with a car or something. You know.
Is that anchor? Oops.
We're going to send you down to the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, oh no.
Yeah, he's taping bricks to his shoes. I love it.
I think I'm a little behind. Where are you? Time check?
Time check. Okay. 43:44.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm 2 seconds behind Raquel.
I'm at 42:53 now.
Are you using YouTube Premium, Jay?
Yes, I have premium.
Okay.
So aren't you too special?
Yeah, like if you're using YouTube Premium, you don't get the commercials when you're watching the movie.
Well, I'm gonna have to get it. I will get it at some point. Just right now is not the.
Oh, I understand.
It's like I think what is it, like $20 a month or like $15 a month or something.
I think it's like it's like under 50. I think I pay $12.99 a month is my subscription.
That's not too bad. I thought it was more than that. But if it was more like how like the Netflix used to cost type of thing, it would be doable. But
Honestly, I only do it because I use YouTube a lot. I
Yeah.
stream a lot off of
I
YouTube.
just started using it a
Yeah.
lot, so now I'm considering it.
You should, yeah. I would give it some time, examine how you use it. If it starts to become like a real issue for you, it's worth the subscription. Like I just started getting annoyed. I was like, to me, it's worth subscribing
I
because
think
I
I've
use it
already
so
have
much.
decided that it's worth it because I don't have cable or anything anymore. Like I do I have that flex box thing for my TV, so I can get
Mhm.
just the few apps,
I know what you're talking about. I still have cable, but I don't really use it a lot. I just usually, on my computer.
Yeah, well,
I cut
that's
the cord and I have some streaming service. I have like $40 a month in subscriptions in various streaming services, and for me, that does the job.
I've got like the Prime, because I have Amazon Prime.
Mm-hmm.
It comes with that, and then I'm one of those people that I still use my brother's Netflix. I shouldn't say that because they're coming down on people for that. Um, but yeah, other than that, we canceled cable, and it brought our bill way down. Just to keep it like internet is still not cheap here, but it brought it way, way, way down. And you can pretty much see anything on these apps. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm so far out in the farm country that
Same with me.
we
Like,
don't have cable. Like there's no fiber optic or any coaxial run out here, so everything is like direct TV. And
we used to be like that, but we did get it
yeah.
where we are. Yeah, you had the satellite thing, right? The dishes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you have to use? Like, so we're on we're the last city. We're at the west city limit of where I live, so we're rural pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And like when I first moved here, they didn't have on demand or anything like that, but we did. Apparently they had just started to get the actual like Comcast, which is what it was then. But I do live in a town where you do not have to dial the area code if you are calling from the same area code.
That's pretty wild.
That is completely wild to me. Now I still have my old Philly.
Oh, look, gorilla with a gun.
Where did I go to? What did I miss? Yeah, I don't know many other areas where you can just dial the 7-digit number. I mean, they split us into different area codes when I was like 14.
Yeah, it's been like that for a long time.
Yeah, in this town, I mean, as I said, I have a Philly area code, so I have to dial it. But if you have, the same area code, you just have to dial the 7 numbers. I can't believe it. I wonder what other towns are still like that. I just had a 2-second commercial again. It's so weird how short they are.
You should see DL. He gets a lot of commercials.
Well, I was the other night too. When we were watching whatever Jean-Claude, whatever.
It was a Hard Target movie.
Hard Target, that's it.
He's got the kids polishing guns.
Okay, time check one more time.
All right. I'm at 48:50.
I'm a whole minute behind. I want to be part of the team. So
Sorry.
Like 49:15. Would that be about right?
Yeah, just about.
Okay, because I just started it there. Huge difference. I just heard. Oh.
Captain Rom's got a Mac 10 Uzi.
Oh, tell me there's going to be pirates. Yeah, the hair wrap thing. That was such a big thing. I just noticed his.
Oh, those guns belong to the gorillas.
That's a lot of cold stares.
That's like my family too. He just handed the kid the beer.
Well, I do have a feeling it's gonna go something's gonna go horribly wrong.
Of course, it's got to be a disaster, or would it be funny? I had to mute it because there's I'm not the only one that talks to the dog. Let's just put it that way. And I just had to tell him that the whole interworld could hear him. He said, "Good for them." That's why I had to because he was like really loud.
Let's see, my cat's like fast asleep right now.
Well, Walter got he heard him stir, so he left me. He ditched me.
Damn, Walter, the disloyalty. It really hurts.
Well, it's funny because earlier he did the same thing to Tyler and came like trotting back to me, and Tyler was like,
Oh yeah, that's what they do.
You're a jerk."
I'm done with you. I'm going to my other human now.
Walter pretty much usually comes to me because he spent the most of the pandemic with me. Like Tyler actually has worked, you know. I haven't been able to. So
Yeah, I was really happy when my employer said we're going to stay working remotely because I was
you're so lucky.
I was concerned for my cat's emotional well-being, to be
Oh.
honest.
Oh,
I think she would really lose her shit if I started being gone from the house 12 hours a day.
That's what I'm looking for is remote work. It's just not that easy.
It's not, but actually, I'm going to send you a message about a remote work opportunity that I know about.
Oh, good. Do it, please.
Yo, Captain Ron with the fucking hot red Speedo.
Oh, yeah. It's really funny because my friend that I was talking about, whose mom looked like this mom, her dad actually used to wear those types of Speedos. Like, who does that?
It's very European.
Yeah. Well, he was very well, that's not European though. They wouldn't do. Israelis don't wear that, right?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, do they?
Oh yeah, they do.
Okay, then that's where it comes from.
Because the Israelis are mostly like European Jews.
Gotcha.
Set the boat on fire.
Well, I grew up in an entirely pretty much Jewish community. I'm a Quaker, which is very rare anywhere you go, but I was especially rare there.
Go to the ocean, you dummy.
He plays that. He plays it so
like
well.
Nobody else could be this dipshit dad except Martin Short. Like, what a fucking bozo.
No, it's true. I just got another commercial, but it's only a couple seconds, so
certainly fits that
that's gorgeous right there.
Personality to a T.
Oh, it's probably way too far.
He can't see anything. He's blind.
Somebody tell me when you're at 5814.
5814, alrighty.
Thank you. Please, and thank you. I'm waiting like with anticipation to like push the button. Like, and ready and
Ooh. What he just did was basically like looking directly into the surface of the sun. Oh, goodness.
All right, I'm there.
all right, boom. See, that looks like a fun, chill night.
Are they playing Monopoly?
Yeah, my kids were just playing this they just got like their first introduction to Monopoly last night. That's funny.
That never ends well.
I was surprised they handled it well. It was a 12-year-old and a 9-year-old. So
at some point, someone's going to flip the table because somebody wasn't happy how the game was going.
So true. So funny.
They sat down. They played it for about 4 hours before they just got bored and were like, "Can we just give up?" And I was like, "Yeah, you can give up. That happens."
I don't think I ever finished a Monopoly game. Sorry to interrupt, but I don't think we ever did. You would just play forever.
Yeah, I think the majority of Monopoly games, people just forfeit. They just walk away from it.
I don't even know how you win, to be honest. Like when it ends. It's funny.
you're supposed to like all the properties are supposed to be owned, or the bank runs out of money. I think, and then you're supposed to like call it a game, and whoever has the most assets wins.
Gotcha.
We used to like add money to the bank because like we used to do crazy stuff. We would use like little Lego pieces for like extra hotels. We would get crazy.
My little brother would just steal all the money. Like for real,
Oh,
and like take it to like school. Like when he was really little.
yo, dog, check out my fat wad of cash.
And then one time he went with actual cash, which was that's a different story, but that was really funny too. Um, or you'd end up finding random money like in the couch cushions, along with like nerds candy and stuff like that.
Couch nerds are the best nerds.
Oh, you know then okay. I wasn't gonna admit how disgusting we were as children, but yes. You definitely still ate them.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but like when I was like 10 years old, if there was candy in the couch cushions, I was probably eating it.
Yes, me too. I'm going to keep letting it play, so I'll be on the same time, but I have to exit just for a few moments. I shall be back.
All right.
Suddenly she speaks Spanish. He looks like Riff Raff. Do you know that white rapper Riff Raff? That's literally his exact look. It's ridiculous.
I'm not familiar with a rapper named Riff Raff.
He's a Texas
I
guy.
know Riff Raff. Sorry, I had to chime in. I have to go again, but oh my gosh. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Yeah, this looks super fun.
Someone's getting seasick.
Mm-hmm.
I have no.
Oh, as a glasses wearer, that's my nightmare.
Well, that goes the map. Now they're
Yeah.
screwed.
What more could go wrong?
As long as the compass works.
Oh, I think Captain Rom broke that a while ago. Oh, there it goes. Yeah.
I know they're doubly screwed. Lenho.
So I am back, but I'm going to mute just for a little bit longer. I will chime in.
Hmm.
What a
Carnival.
great time to arrive. Carnival. Yay. Looks totally natural. Put the patch back on, Ron.
I had to add the laugh because you guys were cracking me up too. Rock
Nobody
House
needs to
is
see your
pretty.
big creepy glass eye.
I like
God,
her
I
outfit.
feel like he won that glass eye in a card game or something. That thing is fucked up.
I wish that cop cars still were like that. They look cool with like the the different colors. Now they're all like discreet.
They're in jail. How did that happen?
I just realized that I'm way ahead of you now. He's definitely got the it's borderline Miami Vice style.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, his jacket, the black doesn't really work, but if he had the white jacket on,
El Creepo.
Raquel and Jay, I apologize, but I have to exit. I
Oh,
have
okay.
I have to get you guys know what's going on. I have to get a couple things done.
Okay.
I'm going to be around for Creepy Little Book, and I'll text Jay the information. Jay, you should definitely check out this show. It's right up
Cool.
your alley. But yeah, I gotta go. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna still keep this on though in the background.
All right. We'll still be here.
Okie dokie. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
All right. Enjoy.
Of course she got tattooed. Why not? This is my fiance. We met 2 hours ago. We're in love. Uh-oh. It's just cosplay, Mom, I swear.
It's not a real tattoo. I swear.
That was iced tea in the bourbon bottle, Mom. This is a pretty good plug for vacationing to Puerto Rico back in the day.
Oh, really?
I mean, I feel like if I were able to travel to Puerto Rico in the 90s and I knew or I had some sort of idea it was like this, I probably would have wanted to go. Fireworks on the beach and every night's a giant dance party. Why not? There goes your boat.
Great. Floating in the middle of the ocean of middle of nowhere.
Shark.
Looks like a shipyard or something.
Imagine floating all the way to Cuba.
Is that their ship?
Talk about dumb luck, huh?
Yep.
Stripped to the bones, of course.
Ah.
The mouth insert foot.
Not for Captain Ryan, it won't. He stole that car.
Of course he did. He's Captain Ron. What he does, he steals cars. Steal a car to get to the boat.
You could even turn the truck to the road. Oh man. He's all by himself with no gun. I thought they didn't have any fuel for the boat.
I guess the pirates must have filled her up before they brought her back home.
Mm. Great.
How did he figure
Somebody
out how
help
to bring
him.
Dad back?
Help him get back to the ship.
Oh, that's funny.
Set for the engine.
Of course. Like if you tried hard, you could probably still literally spit onto shore. They're like barely off the island. That's bad news.
Dad on the water.
When Captain Rom thinks you're incompetent, you might want to do some life reassessments.
Ah, the pirates are right behind them.
Albondiga is Spanish for meatball. They're on the SS Meatball.
And he's not have a broken leg.
Wants to talk to you, Captain Ron. Little known fact, this is where the 311 origin story begins. Captain Ron goes on to be a forming member of the band 311.
Oh, cool. I say keep the ship.
I'm turning around.
Oh Lord.
Good old Captain Ron.
Yep. And that's the movie. That was fun. That was really nice.
This is one of my more favorite older movies. I think Kurt Russell does a good job.
Yeah. Really good job.
What more could you want out of a movie? You've got a boat, you've got revolutionaries, you've got a tropical backdrop.
The sun and the sand. The pina coladas.
Diesel smoke, Captain Ron's, BO. It's beautiful.
Well, thanks for coming, Jay.
Yeah, this was a blast. I had a good time. This was a good choice of a movie.
Yeah, we should do it again soon.
Absolutely. I'm down. All
right. And I appreciate all you guys coming, and please share this out. I greatly appreciate it. And I'm going to go over a creepy little book and hang out there. So you'll see us over there. And with that, good night.